Woof. Welcome back to Tales of Vesperia. Last time, we finished up in Hold with the saving of little children, the meeting of Miss Kaufman of the Merchants Guild. And then we learned a way around this barrier and all the monsters, so we are going to head out and take that path to the Quoi Woods. And once we get out here, we get a message, but we are going to head up there next.
You look very good swinging a sword, Yuri.
You're not bad yourself, Estelle.
Really? My swordmaster used to scold me terribly.
Well, I have to admit I'd be surprised if you looked too natural.
I really don't like fighting. I don't like hurting people.
How ladylike of you.
But if I don't fight, I'll end up hurt myself, right?
Yeah, that's pretty much how it works.
I wish I could enjoy fighting like you do, Yuri.
You think I enjoy this?
Don't you? I mean, the way your eyes shine, that only happens when you're fighting.
Oh, really? Wow, you're pretty observant.
Yes, I like watching people.
Creepy! Anyways, we are going to head up north past all these guys. I'm gonna stick out of the woods so I actually see what I'm running towards here. Just dance around all these guys here. Head down into this little gully. Ah! Aw. Well, okay, so those battles are over. If you get over here now, you'll enter this forest, which is the Quoi Woods. And now we enter the Quoi Woods.
A forest in a place like this can only mean the Quoi Woods?
Bingo. You're just full of information, aren't you?
I read in a book once that a curse will fall upon anyone who enters the woods.
Ah, so that must be the surprise. Not going in? That's fine by me, but what about Flynn?
I know. Okay, let's go.
There's no such thing as curses. The curse as Estelle knows it.
Will this forest really get us to the other side of the hold?
If it doesn't, we'll just come back.
But what if I get turned into a frog or a snake by the forest's curse?
If that happens, I'll take care of you.
You'll take care of me?
Of course I would. Don't worry. I had pet frogs and snakes when I was a kid.
If you got turned into a frog or a snake, Yuri, I wouldn't have any idea what to feed you.
Okay. I don't know how to take that. That's kind of weird. Anyways, there's some new enemies in here, some old enemies. So let's go.
Sorry if I hurt you.
And here's, I think this is a new enemy. I don't think it's a tuliper. No, this is a mandragora. Mandragora, level 7. Weak to fire. You can kind of tell by the plantness. Okay, here we go. Not too bad. A couple of volleys with a couple of basic combos and they're dead.
We finished them off.
I love that sound they make. It's like pew pew pew. All right, moving on. Ooh, a bird. Ooh, another. Oh, is that a new enemy? Well, Yuri grew a level there, and that was definitely not a new enemy. That was just a Philophia thing. If we head over to the right here, we'll find a treasure chest, which has an apple gel in it. Awesome. Okay, so we head up here, and we see this bird-like thing, and that's another new enemy, so let's go into battle with it. These things are actually pretty slow in moving, but they're kind of a tank, if I remember correctly. Axebeak. Yeah, they're level 10. They can be a little bit dangerous, but they're kind of slow, so you don't have to really worry too much about it. They're just pretty strong. Stop that. Jerks. Go away. Thank you. Okay, last one. Bang strike.
We finished them off.
I finished them off.
Not too bad. Okay, so we'll head up here next, and there's a wolf. Nothing too bad. The wolf was the same, and there was a couple of birds with that. Iron Circlet, that will be an equip, which I'll use on Estelle instead of her hairband. A little bit of defense boost. Awesome. Anyways, heading back down here and to the right. And we come into this clearing here.
Did you hear something? My feet feel cold all of a sudden.
What sort of curse is this supposed to be anyway? Apparently there's no talking.
The voices of corpses buried beneath the trees creep up and lure us to our doom.
Oh, brother.
What's that?
It's a thing. Let's go touch it.
Blastia? What's it doing in a place like this? Let's take a break.
I'm all right. Huh? What's this?
And she's knocked out. And she's out cold. How nice.
Damn, that's bitter.
And she's awake.
You all right?
Oh, my head feels a little... I'll be fine. What happened to me?
You just fell over all of a sudden. Don't you remember?
Perhaps it was the air that made me dizzy.
Air. That's sort of like the fuel that powers the Blastia, right? I heard that even though we can't see it, it's scattered through the atmosphere.
Yes, that's air. I read once that dense air can have negative effects on people.
Maybe that's what started the rumor of the curse. Hey, you only just woke up. You should rest a bit more.
But I can't. If we don't catch up with Flynn soon...
And what if you collapse again, and this time you're out for the whole night?
You're right. I'm sorry.
Food!
Ugh!
Huh. I suppose we'll never get full trying to eat these.
It's delicious.
Hold on a sec. I can make something simple.
You can cook, Yuri?
I'm not exactly a royal chef. I just have a few recipes I learned growing up.
Aren't you worried at all that Flynn is in danger?
Huh? Does it look that way?
Well, yes.
Honestly, I'm not worried about him. He's always managed to take care of himself. Actually, it's the guys who are after him I feel sorry for.
What do you mean?
Ever since we were kids, I've never been able to beat Flynn at anything. Swords, racing, whatever. After he'd won, he'd always have the nerve to say, "You all right, Yuri?"
That must be nice. I've never had anyone like that in my life.
You can count yourself lucky. Well, dinner's ready.
Thank you for the meal.
Wasn't anything special.
I thought it was very tasty. I can't imagine being able to cook anything myself.
It's just like using a sword or magic. You've got to learn it by doing it. You just need to practice with a few recipes. You'll be cooking before you know it.
Practice with recipes?
Here, I'll show you how it's done. Watch. Cooking clears your mind, and it's great for regaining lost energy. Cooking has a lot of other effects as well. This is pretty much everything I know how to cook right now.
He knows how to make a sandwich. SAMMIDGE!
So, in order to make a sandwich, you'll need bread and an egg, which we just happen to have right here. After choosing the ingredients, it's time to cook. And there you are, a delicious meal.
You're so good at that. I'm not sure I'd be able to get that good at cooking.
That's exactly how you cook. You grab 2 ingredients and then push a button, and it magically appears.
Well, it comes more naturally to some people than others. Just because you have a recipe doesn't mean it'll always turn out like you think.
Really? So you can mess it up?
Well, you usually taste your food while cooking, but some people don't.
Tasting?
You know, like when cooks taste the food they make? Well, you're a sheltered little princess who's lived her life in a castle. It's only normal.
Sheltered little princess? I suppose so.
What is it, Repeat? Well, shall we be going?
Learn the recipe for sandwich! New page has been added to the battle book. Yeah, we know about the recipe stuff. Anyways, next time we're going to move through here and find out more, and I'll get a little bit more into the cooking. Okay, see you guys later.